everybody's full. Everybody ate too much, myself included. We're all hogs.
Thank you ก่อนเลย Thank you ค่ะ
Hey folks, and welcome back to Pattaya. We are fresh back from our Gulf Summit trip, and when I got back, I had all those episodes to put together. So we were kind of just in the condo for 4 or 5 days while I did all that, and we got to a point where that got finished, and I said, we want something to do. Turns out I got a buddy, an old friend of the channel, who's opened up a new restaurant in a condo complex that I'm very interested in, that I really like. So we decided to go over and take a look at all that. So let's jump into it.
But it's right up here. We're passing the Continental now. That's the Continental. And we're going to the beach resort, Arcadia Beach Resort. And this is it right here. There's some kind of ceremony going on. สวัสดีครับ
นี่ตรงไหนที่ไว้ล่ะ
ตามระเบียบครับขออนุญาตนะขออนุญาตเล่นบัตรครับ
ฮะ
ขออนุญาตเล่นบัตรด้วยครับ
บัตรประชาชน
Got good security, huh?
โอเค
Wow.
ครับ
I love the parking garage here. ที่ไหนครับจดที่ไหนครับ Oh, it looks crowded though. So I asked her where we could park. We'll see what she says. I don't know. Down there. Okay. Yeah, it's all full up here. She wants me to go downstairs. But you can literally almost eat off this floor. It's so spick and span and tidy in here. They're really great condos. I'll talk more about that, but let's get it all arrived and set up, and so here's this parking. This parking is kind of full too. Oh, there's one. Now I got to turn around. Yeah, see, that's the thing with so many of these condo buildings. The parking, especially for the bikes, just not quite adequate enough in my opinion. My building's getting the same way.
สวัสดีค่ะ
Wow.
So we came into the sales office here, and I think this is where we were supposed to get our key, but then I saw this thing. Look at that. Beautiful. It's called the Grand Solaire, or Solera. I think it's Solaire. But that will definitely be one of the premier addresses here in South Pattaya when it's completed. But we couldn't get the room till 2 o'clock. So welcome to the Arcadia Beach Resort, South Pattaya. We were at a condo right next door. Same kind of place. It was called Arcadia Continental. We were there about 6, 7, 8 months ago. I looked at a room when I was shopping for a condo. And to be honest with you, it was probably my favorite condo, just in terms of the building and the room. I've come over to the sister property, which is slightly older, the Arcadia Beach Resort. That's where we are today. And we're going to spend the night here. Just, the girls don't have anything to do. Everything's still closed, no work. So let's just go do something. I really like the place. It's a little bit in a pocket that it's not hard to get to, but it's not on a main road, put it that way. It's a lot of little twists and turns. We're gonna do 2 things today. We'll have a good time at the condo. We'll take a look at it. I'll show you this one. It's very similar to the other one. I don't know if you'll remember, but about 8 months ago, we went to probably Pattaya's premier fine dining establishment, and probably the best meal I've had since I moved to Thailand. Very good. It's not an everyday place, special occasion place, but fine dining, truly exquisite. And the same gentleman who owns that has opened up more of an everyday dining place here called Café Blue. Now the fine dining place very close to here, just around the corner basically, was called Café des Amis. If you follow the channel, there's a whole video on it. We had a great meal there. It was for my birthday. But this is more of an everyday place, but it still has that little flair of elegance and fine dining, but it's priced like an everyday type eatery, and it's surrounded by this pool. We'll go in and we'll take a look. We can't get into our room quite yet, so we'll have a little snack. I'll show you what we get, and we'll take a look around the restaurant. I plan on eating dinner here tonight. I really didn't plan on eating lunch here, but since we couldn't get into our room till 2 o'clock, we'll have a little lunch. welcome to the all-new Café Blue. I think before we get started in with the food and everything, it might be important for me to tell you how to get here because it is in a condo complex. It's not like a standalone restaurant. So you pull up to the front gate just like we did when we got here, and if you're walking, you can just walk right through. But if you're in a vehicle, they may want an ID or something to hold, which they will return to you upon your departure. But basically, it's as simple as that. You pull in the gate, you go into the parking garage, and you find a place to park.
So yeah, once you've parked, you just come into the elevator. We're on floor B1. There's actually 3 floors of parking. And like that, 2nd floor. So out of the parking garage, into the elevator. Then you get off the elevator, and here you are. So yeah, like I said, just a snack. We'll get a pizza. We'll share the pizza, and he's gonna give us a couple little platters to try. We'll see what that is. The first one's like a baked cheese with mushrooms. So I'll give that a try. Then we have a meatball platter. Looks about as gourmet as they come. So I guess these would be considered starters. So we'll give the meatballs a try. I've got to try everything. I can't not try something.
So I guess one thing I noticed right away was this, what I would call an extravagant coffee station over here. The machine to make the espressos, cappuccinos, latte, all the brewed coffees. Look at this thing. I don't know that I've ever seen anything that extravagant in all of Pattaya, but I had a cappuccino and it was fantastic. One of the best cups of coffee I've had in Pattaya. But after lunch, it was time to head off and go check out the condo room.
All right, we're supposed to be building C. Look how expansive this pool is. Keep in mind, we were up there. That's where that restaurant is. On the 2nd floor. This is like the ground floor. So it's like two floors above us. There's more pool. And of course, the restaurant. So this was building A. I guess that's building B. I don't know. But what a lunch. Little midday meal. I'm going back for dinner. That'll be, I guess I wasn't really planning on eating lunch there, but dinner will be a special dinner. We'll get to see all the food of this new Café Blue and what that's all about. But the lunch, if that's any indication, it was like simple foods, but everything had a gourmet touch. That's B, okay. I think I took the long way around. Very nice. Look at that direct pool view. What I really liked about this was the fact that you have this big center room, and then the 2 bedrooms are on each side. So one here, and of course your balcony in the middle, and then your other bedroom on this side. So they're separated. Both bedrooms are separated. Oh, they got the air conditioner on in this one. Both of them have the pool view. It's only 2nd floor, it's a low floor. I also like this nice little table here. This one's built in. Not all of them had that, but that's built in. This bedroom over here does not have the ensuite. It just has the kind of common bathroom here in the common area. Another shower, full kitchen, a decent kitchen, no oven or anything, nothing fantastic, but very adequate. You got your cooker and a nice sized fridge. Wonder if there's any water in the fridge. Hey, look at that, 4 bottles. And the balconies are very generous too, at least in the 2 bedroom units. This is a bigger balcony than what I have. Very nice. And like I said, it's a low floor, so you don't have much of a view, but what you do have is a lovely garden, so. Pool and garden view. And there's no unsightly air conditioners out here. They've got those all, I'll show you, they're over there. They have like a whole rack of them. So you don't have it on your balcony, which I really like because it's not blowing hot air in your face.
So yeah, the ladies loved the condo. We had a nice afternoon. I rode down the walking street. It took 4.5 minutes for me to get down the walking street in the most direct route that I knew, while the girls were in here doing their thing and making their TikToks and all that. But there became a time in the afternoon, late afternoon, early evening, where day turned into night, and it was time to go back to Café Blue for some dinner. So even though we had just left 4 to 5 hours ago, it felt like we were walking into an entirely different restaurant. Or I might even say it felt like it had transformed from a casual, nice cafe to almost a posh, trendy type nightclub we were walking into. But it's the same place. There's the drink menu. I will go through the prices as the food comes out, but they're surprisingly low for the atmosphere, I believe.
But you're looking at 200 to 300 baht for most of the stuff. So you can see it's not the upper level, the upper echelon of fine dining, but it's got that flair. It's a fraction of the cost of fine dining, but you feel like you're in fine dining, almost. It's more of a cafe style, but the way they have the ambience in here, the lighting, like I said, it's lit up in here like some kind of trendy LA lounge. I don't know how you beat that for atmosphere with the pool around it, with the blue lights. I'll try to get a shot of the outside, but it is dark. But we'll see. We'll see what everybody likes and what it's going to be and how it tastes. But already, I just feel like I'm in someplace special. I don't feel like I'm in a place for 200 and 300 baht a portion. That's just my first impression. I feel like I look back there, I can see the pass-through. I see a chef dressed in white. I feel like I'm in a place where most of the entrees are going to be 400 to 700 baht. So, and what do you got there? Let's see here.
The first food to hit the table was the Wagyu meatballs with a garlic mash. You can tell by the presentation. It's got fine dining written all over it, of course. And the drink started coming out, but no, there's no alcohol in that. Don't get your hopes up. Restaurants still cannot serve alcohol here.
Mocktails, no cocktails, but wow. I can picture a little rum or something in that. Wow. That pad thai. That is the biggest burst of flavor I've ever gotten from a pad thai. Wow. Those flavors just hit you. That probably, out of everything I've had, the fries are a standout amongst fries. The pizza, it's as good as anywhere. It's very good. The linguine, very good. But the pad thai is special. So if you've had that before and you want a surprise, that's a surprise. The flavor that hits you, and as soon as you take a bite of that, you're gonna say, wow. All right, so we just got the pineapple fried rice. Very big shrimp. Very big shrimp. Usually they're not the centerpiece of the pineapple fried rice, but they are in this one. But I'm kind of curious to try the rice. After the pad thai, I'm really wondering if all these Thai dishes are going to be kicked up a notch. Let me get a bite of this. I just got the rice here. Very good. You get the pineapple flavor right away. It's permeated through everything. It's really cooked right. And the presentation, I think V has dibs on those big shrimp though. Maybe I'll have one. She can't have them all, right?
So just to review, we had the Wagyu meatballs, of course. There's the pizza. That was nice. We hadn't taken a look at that yet. The linguine, of course. The pad thai and the pineapple fried rice. But then some things started showing up that I didn't know what they were. Just some chef recommendations that he gave us, and there's one right there.
It's going to be a Thai dish, but it's not something I've really seen. A spicy pork salad to me would be like lab moo. That's a kind of a spicy pork salad. This, oh, it's got that lab moo flavor. Wow. It's got the lab moo flavor, but the texture's all different. The pork just melts in your mouth. I went to get some shots of the outside. I came back, the pork chop was almost gone. So I got to try the pork chop. Absolutely fantastic. I ate a little bit of everything. I think everybody did. I can look at this place with soft eyes and I can see a time when everything's open, when the pool's open, when all the lounges are set up out there, when there's people milling about, a huge deck out there to mill around and socialize, alcohol sales. I can see this, like I said, through soft eyes with it open, and it's fantastic. It's just a beautiful, trendy place to hang out. I'll be back. I'll be back. So Blue.
How you doing, Lucas?
Of Blue's Cafe. It's Cafe Blue.
Welcome.
Wow, I'm blown away. We had, I don't know, maybe a 7-course meal or an 8-course.
7 or 8.
The girls destroyed the food. But I've had some things here just tonight that really I've never had before. The twist on things, a different kind of a fusion, I guess. But I think he's nailed this place. I was just telling Blue, it would not surprise me if this became kind of a trendy place to hang out in the evenings. Once the pool opens, once the alcohol sales resume, this is a really cool place to be in the evening.
Hope so.
In the daytime, it was like a coffee shop, a really nice place just to come get a lunch. You got pool outside. But in the evening, you come in here, and it's like you want to kind of spend the evening in here.
That was what we were trying to achieve.
So, Blue, you nailed it.
Thank you.
And as always, your hospitality is superb, and the food was just outstanding. So, come on down and see them, and try it out. Try it out. South Pattaya right here in Arcadia, so it's not far. And the parking garage, it's not the light. Am I? Everybody's full. Everybody ate too much, myself included. We're all home.
Thank you pala. Thank you.
So there you go, a trendy new posh cafe here in South Pattaya. I'm pretty excited about this place, Cafe Blue. Our whole meal for everything we got at the table, I believe was around 1700 baht. You look at 4 people, that's about 400 baht a person per food for that type of presentation and borderlining on fine dining. I think it's a value as well. I like this too. Look, a washer and dryer, a laundromat, and a family mart right outside the front gate of this condo. I think that's convenient. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the episode, but I'm going to go ahead and leave this one right here. And as usual, I'll thank you for watching. And until next time, bye for now.